Yo, hello again, YouTube fam. 609 Collector coming at you. This time, I'm going to be talking about Minimates. Bam. Minimates. I've never mentioned them before. I don't think I have. And, you may think like I don't have any. I don't collect them. But I actually do. I do have some Minimates because I would roll through Toys R Us and it would be on clearance. And I said, these are kind of cool. So I picked some up. I'd already stared at them. I know some people have them. I've seen some pretty cool shots done with Minimates. So, yeah, I'm going to sit on a few. Now, these I have, but I'm not going to be reviewing these because these I'm actually going to be giving away. These are for a giveaway I'm going to do. I'm going to be giving quite a few things away. As my numbers creep up there and I get closer to the halfway mark on my quest for 1,000, I realized like I haven't done anything to say thank you. I've hit 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, and then again get to 400, and I'm just like, yeah. But all those other previous milestones, they just come and gone so quickly. I've been so busy with the wife and the kids and the running and the driving and the ballet and the dogs and the fish. I haven't had time to say thank you to you guys. So real quick, I'm gonna just go over some quick mini mates in case you haven't seen them before, or maybe you have, but you don't really know anything about them. I'm going to go over them real quick, discuss some points on them, why I think they're actually pretty cool, and then show some of their features and also some diorama options that I've come across. Alright, so let me get these out of the way. Again, this is pretty cool. This is Infinity War, War Machine, and Cull Obsidian. And then this is Comic Book Hawkeye and Crossbones. Alright. Flip them around to the back, and you're going to see that this one actually has another pair, a Hulkbuster, Iron Man, and an Ultron. If I could have found that, that would have been sweet, because Hulkbusters are nice. And then, here, another Hulkbuster. See, that's the thing. Minimates cover multiple facets. You got movies and comic books. So this is a comic Hawkeye and Crossbones, and what I assume is a comic Ultron and a comic Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is slightly bigger, which is still cool. And then you have your movie figures from the line: Captain America, Falcon, Corvus Glaive, Hulkbuster, yada yada yada. So that's one thing you're going to notice. You're going to see a lot of Minimates from movies all the way back to like Amazing Spider-Man. They get a lot of, I don't think their license knows any bounds. You'll get Marvel movies, Marvel comics. You'll get Watchmen. I don't think I have any, but they had Watchmen. They even have really, really out there comics that you may have never even heard of, even some video game stuff. So that's what's in this tin here. These are my open Minimates. I just remembered I got some other stuff, so I'm going to pause, go grab that, and then come back and then get into what's in the bin. Alright, that was pretty quick. I found those, and I'm going to get back at it. Now, what's in here? Looking over my glasses. This is just a loose container, tons of little plastic containers that house different things, accessories, alternate parts, fodder, in this case Minimates. Again, from the comic book aspect, and they'll have tons of lines, like it'll be series this, series that. Are they numbered? These are actually from, just so you know, Marvel, but they're from Diamond Select, and it looks like Art Asylum. I don't know who that is. I think maybe Art Asylum might be the ones who sculpt and create these awesome figures. I have not ever really thought to look into it, but I'm going to assume that's who, makes them, and they're released through Diamond. If anyone knows, please comment. Let us all know. Educate us a little bit. I'm just kind of running through here. And then, of course, you see your little thing for Comic Shop Locator. That's pretty cool. It's always nice to be able to locate, because I always see online on Facebook cats are like, I'm going to this city, what's a good comic shop to stop by? So that's good to know. Not for kids age 0 to 3 because of all little pieces, and God no, don't give your small children Legos, and don't give them Minimates, because these things are just highly articulated bomb-ass Legos. From the comic, you hear my dog whining in the background and never happy. Let you out, give you a treat, fill it with peanut butter, you lick it, you play, but then you always want more. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I've never actually even played with this guy. I think he went right in the box. This is Magneto from obviously one of the comic book lines. But this is from when he was part of the X-Men. Oh my god, the Shih Tzu barking at the poodle. What else we got here? Got a Wolverine. from the Logan movie. All right, from the Logan movie. Please forgive my puppy and my other dog. Rex, calm down. Dogosaurus Rex. These two were from the Logan movie, right? And they came with all kinds of parts. This is gonna be all over the place, man. You're gonna be like, huh? But it's just because it's a lot. It's a whole lot in a little package, man. You don't even. Oh God, can't even imagine. All right, now you'll see the upper torso is connected to this ball peg, and the reason is because that can slide up, and things like belts can come off. So I don't even think that's from this figure. I don't even think this is from this figure. All right, those are from comic book Wolverine over here. You know, see how the hips are a little narrower? Hips, huh? I haven't used the term lately. Because you could put that on him and throw this on. So for some reason, it's like Wolverine in a jacket. You know, Wolverine in a jacket out in the woods with his big old head trying to squeeze in there. Come on, work for daddy. Don't embarrass me. Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. All right, boom. Okay, now you see what's pretty cool is they've taken a lot into account with the design because the mask sits so low, you know, and the hips are so narrow that the switch is like almost seamless, and you wouldn't even know that that belt could come off. You know, that head comes off, and this hair, this very exaggerated, pointy comic book hair, is for Logan. So there you have a Wolverine. It's like two figures in one. You got this running through the wilderness, kind of chill, headband rocking Logan. Or you take all that stuff off and you got classic tan and brown, snick, choppy Wolverine. A great part about the figures is that they're meant to come apart. It's part of the reason they're not for little kids because of all the small pieces and how easily they come apart. But these things are just meant to be customized. You don't have to paint because if you have enough figures, God only knows the combinations you can make. I don't know how easily the heads come off. I've never popped off a Minimate head. I'm sure if you heated them up, they could, because it feels like it's just a little ball joint, which is why they have such ability to rock and maneuver. But we don't really need to do it right now. Logan, rocking his beater, his not quite as exaggerated hair. Looks more like a movie version of Logan, correct? His arms come off. Why do his arms come off? Well, because we can get all civilized as you can be with such unruly painted chest hair. And we throw a jacket on him, furry jacket. Real time, people. No lies here. Real time. All right. Get this on. Oh, yeah. With the fur and the trim. Logan in the Canadian wilderness when a little Japanese chick came to fetch him. I don't remember her name because I don't think I've ever watched this movie more than once because that was more than enough. And head. Boom. With that hair, that's Logan in a jacket, you know? Or maybe you don't like that hair. I could, like I said, replace it with comic book Logan hair. Exaggerated. I could take that hair off and replace it. Let's reach in here, grab some random hair. Oh, not some random legs, some random hair. And now it's this guy. Hey, look at me. I'm a random dude. There's just, and now this is a completely different figure. This isn't Logan. This is just some drunk guy at the bar, some dude in the background. That's nice. You know, the customization options are pretty vast. You know, oh, Hunchback of Notre Dame, same skinny figure, but like a nice big body. I think it's the same skinny kind of build under there, but you got this nice, unique body mold put on there. And then you have Quasimodo for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Interesting. And some other dude from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Who he is, I don't know. But he has a skirt. So you can put that on him. And it's got a thing for a sword. And the sword slides in there. Look at that. That's nuts. That's crazy. I think this is cool, especially if your kids are into Legos. I've never sized these up with Legos, but I assume they would look great in any Lego playset. All right, back to, and then they go in their little section. Getting no love. So, and then you got this dude in his suit. He was some Japanese guy. And Logan, no, the Wolverine. That's what this figure is from. The Wolverine. So I try my hardest to try and keep them in, because you can get 2 per section depending on size. I'm trying to keep them all in their little thing, but it doesn't really matter because there's so many options. You can just kind of mix and match them in anywhere. Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 even had figures here, and they were, I think they were clearancing out. They were like $2. I was grabbing a bunch of blind bags, because some come in blind bags. Some come in boxes like you saw. These guys came in blind bags. I think they were down like 99 cents each. So I was just scooping them up. I almost got them all. I think I'm only missing 1. I think female shepherd. I ended up with like 3 male shepherds. And no female shepherd. But yeah, I got a really good amount of male shepherds. 3 male shepherds, 3 of this guy, 4 male shepherds, so you could always army build them. They can be anything. They can just, from the back, you don't know who they are, swap out heads, and you can have an army of these guys who knows who they are. And 7, if you're doing some kind of setup, they could be anyone. You know, 2 of this chick, just to have in case I ever want to swap parts for whatever reason. You know, her full little painted on lips. The Krogan. Poodle, Yorkie. Which one? Shih Tzu. Chill out. Going even farther. Star Trek. Deep Space Nine. My mom was so into that show. Some of you were probably like, what? Star Trek. Deep Space Nine. He was the captain of some space station. Just as an alien. Classic Starship. Classic Star Trek. What is it? Khan? Captain Kirk? Wrath of Khan. You wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Khan! Alright. And then, who we got here? Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4. I think this is Alex and Sagat. Now, you're not going to get too crazy with different sizes. They are always pretty much the same size, but just different representations of characters. Sometimes they're different. Like, I think Hulkbuster would be a little bit bigger. And then what's this property here? Tekken. So, just in this little thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different licenses, all in one little thing. Movies, comic books. And that's just, I don't even have a lot. I've just got a few from, like, knickknacks picking up. Look at this. Wait, okay, here's another one. I didn't even know I had. Quite a bit of stuff in here I didn't know I had. But for Minimates, alright, these aren't Minimates. These are pieces from Call of Duty. Call of Duty diorama I grabbed because the figures aren't as cool as Minimates, but some of the props are about the same size. Pretty cool. Alright, put that aside for something that's coming later. These were generic looking suited peeps from something I don't know. This isn't Fox and Mulder. Is this? Yeah, this is Fox and Mulder. Toys R Us closing out a bunch of Scully and Mulders. Blonde Scully. So I got a bunch of these guys. From the back, they could be anything. They come with guns and flashlights. So I said, alright, well, cool. They could be a bunch of federal agents trying to stop a bad guy or at a crime scene or something. Little round hands hold their weapons. That looks pretty nifty. And these are just about your... Where did your feet go? She's supposed to have shoes. But, you know, it's pretty nifty. If you want to... Use your imagination with this. This is pretty cool. I've got... this came with a vehicle. Aliens. I can't recall her name. But... Sigourney Weaver from Aliens. Badass. This dude. Who did you come with? I think these 2 guys are together. I don't even know what comic or property this is from, but I think this is another comic book. You know, Minimates just are so vast. Poppy, stop, please. Relax. Alright? Daddy's trying to make some videos. Alright? Trying to be cool down here. You're making me look like a chump. You didn't care. 3 months old, man. Already a dick. Alright, whose hair is this? Someone's missing hair. Oh, That's another comic property. Wolverine here, escaping from his Canadian facility. Even this hair, I think, is slightly different from the other one. Slides on there. Look at that grizzled Wolverine. So say I want to use this Wolverine head for something else. You know? I can put this Wolverine head on something else. And even these little additions, this is pretty cool. What is that? Is that going to come off? So this is attached to the upper body. But it's all... No, it's attached to this, which has a little thing around the back. So if I could just finagle this, I could pop this piece off and put it on another piece, which is so cool. You know, and then you got the helmet. But we all know who that is. That's Wolverine missing a hand, which is somewhere in the pile here. Lady Deathstrike with her hair on backwards. Mortal enemy of Wolverine. Again, comic stuff. Not for everyone. Kind of niche, but still very, very cool. Digging further in. And it's just a small little random collection of things I have. Alright, yeah. From the Call of Duty stuff. The reason I got it is because it came with these. You put this together, and it's going to be like a shipping crate kind of deal. But it's full of holes, whatever. This is cool. I picked this up at a bookstore. I don't know if it was when it was still Borders or what, or when it was BAM. But Deadpool in different form. Hulk Punisher Deadpool, Cable Deadpool, Thor Deadpool, Captain America Deadpool. You know, and look at all the parts and accessories. I think I got this for $20 I snagged this for. But with just so many different options. If you're really into Minimates and you just want to make, you know, play or have cute little displays, that's awesome. You can go for it. And then even if you didn't want to, there's still enough parts in here that you can mix and match and make all kinds of other figures. You could put together a Thor, most likely from this. You could put together a Cable. Find a face, move that hair, yada yada, Cable. Thor's little swingy hammer. You know, a lot of cool stuff coming just in this little tiny pack that I don't think I'll be able to put back together. That's just been sitting in here too. You know, just a lot of really cool options. So that's it for Minimates. Wait, no, that's not even it for Minimates. Where's my bag, Johnny? Where's me bag? Oh, look, even a robot rooster. I don't know what's going on with these guys. They're bananas. But these things are pretty cool. If you have... I think they retail around... You can find them anywhere in the range of, like, I'm going to say $6 to $10. Because at Toys R Us, which I think was the only retailer that actually carried them, they ran around that range, around $6. And then when they were on clearance, I scooped a bunch up. But then you can find them at Walgreens, and Walgreens will be about $8 or $9, and then a lot of toy stores will run them, like comic shops will run them around like $9 to $10, depending on what the piece was. And then they do have 4-packs. Another awesome piece was this. I've never put the stickers on there, but this was from Aliens. Minimates APC. My battery's gonna die soon. But this is the last thing I gotta show. That's pretty cool, right? The reason I got this is because Magneto can be like lifting it up, but also it opens up and it's got seating for 4 standing space. That's pretty cool. And the wheels actually roll. So, Minimates coming through for the win with a lot of bomb stuff, dude. The front here moves. This move falls off pretty easy, but this moves. They had another thing. It was like the gun from Prometheus. Dog, chill out. So pretty cool, man. Minimates is something, if you're thinking about getting into it, if you got a young kid, maybe you want to get them something, you don't want to spend all the money on those $20 action figures. If they're responsible enough to play with Legos and not eat them, by all means, go for it. This is going to be fun for them, for you. You know, you guys can really have at it. One more thing, diorama pieces. These were on clearance at Walmart, so I scooped them up. This is Five Nights at Freddy. And you see that? That looks pretty sweet. And you see that? That looks pretty sweet. But I figured, put them together, chuck the figure. I don't really care about the figures. But these would be cool. I got 2 of these, 1 of these. They have other ones on the back. I think these run around like $20, which is kind of high. But like I said, I got them on clearance, so for me it was worth it. So if I want to put them all together and then make some kind of set, by all means, I'll have at it. You could probably try Playmates. Playmate stuff might be in the right, close enough that you can fudge it. They have Ghostbuster vehicles and stuff like that. Legos, I think Legos would fit. Legos are smaller because they don't have the hinge joints at the knees, but they may be relatively around the same size. So, you know, you can maybe play with these. Have fun, give them to your kids or something like that, rather than spending like the $20 on the bigger action figures. this is pretty cool. All right, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Bear with me for these 20 minutes. Keep posted for more things coming in the future, more reviews, giveaways, stuff like that. Again, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you later. Peace.